An inland tsunami killer floods devastate Queensland.
Evacuations are well underway in the southern Queensland town of St George.
The water stretches as far as the eye can see. Entire streets swamped by floodwater.
Much of Brisbane and Ipswich have begun a huge clean-up operation today, aided by volunteers. The damage bill is being put already at $5 billion.
Dozens of homes have been evacuated as southeast Queensland once again battles flash flooding.
Army Black Hawk helicopters have been sent to rescue people from the flooded Queensland town.
Hello, I'm Midon. This is our documentary, Man vs. Water.
Flood is the buildup of heavy rainfall in a short period of time, which then rises through waterways.
I was just scared, so scared, because the fridges and some drums just started to floating, and it's just passing beside the car, so I just couldn't go anymore.
At this stage, from witness reports, we believe that 3 people who were originally in the vehicle managed to get out of the car onto the roof of the vehicle. However, only one of those persons was able to be rescued before the vehicle, and the other persons were swept away.
Floods have an impact on many people, especially small businesses, families and individuals. For example, Queensland is a state where they provide 80% of the bananas to Australia. Farms were hit hard by the water, which caused the crops to die.
Queensland's had heavy rain and flooding for weeks, but nothing could prepare this part of Australia for this 2-day deluge. Monday's inland tsunami through Toowoomba and Grantham, just the most fearsome in a series of flash floods that look to be culminating in an imminent all-out assault on the state capital, Brisbane. Search and rescue was the priority on Tuesday, but efforts severely hampered by more incessant torrential rain. For much of the day, helicopters couldn't fly, and swift water rescue boats were kept on standby, conditions too dangerous to allow them out. All the while, the confirmed death toll from yesterday's flash floods rising, children among those dead. Roads in every direction quickly became blocked with landslides and floodwaters that yo-yoed up and down, passable 1 minute, dangerously deluged a mere half hour later.
Well, the impacts on people have been very devastating. All the stories about floods had led to people leaving their homes and forced to fight for their freedom. Secondly, death is a very devastating subject because many people in the Queensland floods died from this natural hazard. This is why this is one of the most baddest hazards.
Tell us about the damage.
Everything. It's like
the roof caved in, like
the ceiling caved in. We've got no walls, no kitchen, the sink's gone, oven, everything's
I just
out.
The whole place, just pulled everything out.
No.
No insurance.
Yeah. There's only 2 on this street that's been covered in insurance.
Well, it's covered that we've heard of anyway. Yeah.
And are they going to pay?
15,000, I think they got in the corner. That's it. That's all they're going to pay that. I heard. So half of Goodna was just wiped out.
Yeah.
Totally wiped out.
So you think that
my son works at the Goodna Woolworths down at St Ives there. His Woolworths have transferred him over to Redbank Plains for the moment.
Right. What do you think about the fact that the insurance companies can just wash their hands of any responsibility here? Are you surprised by that?
Not surprised at all. You know, that's just standard practice.
Major floods are the Queensland floods, which began late 2010 to early 2011. Another major flood was the Wagga Wagga floods, which occurred in the beginning of 2012. In late March 2012, Fiji was hit hard by floods which stranded many Australian tourists.
Occurs most commonly from heavy rainfall when natural watercourses do not have the capacity to convey excess water. Other reasons why floods occur are the weather conditions due to the flood event, the ground cover, topography, and tidal influences. They can also occur through a storm associated with a tropical cyclone or tsunami.
Floods have two major impacts on society, economic and emotional. The economic impact on society could be that little businesses around town are fully destroyed. And the emotional impact on society is that people, families, and communities are all torn apart.
Once the flood has occurred, the spirit among the people is amazing. Yes, these floods devastate the people, but then everyone throughout the community joins together to rebuild the community back to its best.
Alright, so that's how floods occur, and the destruction that natural disasters can cause to people and the economy.
We hope you enjoyed our... How can I say it? It's so easy. Documentary. I hope you enjoyed our documentary of natural hazards.